5월 30일 기사입니다. South Korea's economy to contract this year amid COVID-19 impact, BOK. Central bank turns pessimistic over growth, slashes base rate to record low. So, South Korea's central bank on Thursday slashed the country's economic growth outlook for this year, forecasting a 0.2% on-year contraction amid the persisting COVID-19 pandemic. It also cut the policy rate to an unprecedented 0.5% further down from the previous record or low of 0.75%, keeping pace with the government's expansionary fiscal actions to shore up the virus-hit economy. The Bank of Korea's decision-making body, Monetary Policy Board, presented its economic outlook report, in which it curtailed the growth forecast to minus 0.2% for this year, drastically down 2.3 percentage points from its previous estimate. Earlier in February, before the impact of the new coronavirus spilled over the rest of the world, the BOK lowered its forecast for the nation's gross domestic product to 2.1% for this year, down 0.2 percentage point from a year earlier. Under optimistic scenarios, the growth rate could end up higher than the 0.2% contraction, but may also dip further should the situation worsen, said Government Lee Ju-yeol in a related press conference. The event was broadcast via BOK's YouTube channel amid continued quarantine precautions. Asia's fourth largest economy has so far posted two annual contractions since the BOK began compiling such data in 1953, once in 1980, and later in 1998 during the Asian financial crisis. After dipping to negative growth this year, Seoul's economy will rebound next year to a 3.1% on-year growth level, the BOK added. The figure is up 0.7 percentage point from the previously suggested 2.4%. This is the first time that Seoul Central Bank has projected an on-year economic contraction since July 2009, in the wake of the global financial crisis. Back then, the BOK had anticipated the economy to contract 1.6% on year, while an outlook in the 0% range had largely been anticipated. The negative growth scenario by the central bank shocked markets. Last week, the state-run think tank Korea Development Institute said that the economy will expand 0.2% on year in 2020, with some possibility of falling as low as minus 1.6%, depending on how the pandemic unfurls. Other domestic and global institutes, such as the Korea Institute of Finance and the International Monetary Fund, have also estimated an on-year contraction of the Korean economy this year. The BOK's pessimistic stance came as the country is likely to face a prolonged economic slump throughout the year, For the January-March period, the economy contracted 1.4% on quarter, marking the lowest growth since the final quarter in 2008, following the global financial crisis. Experts in April nose, dived 24.3% on year and continued to dwindle in May, marking a 20.3% dip as of May 20th from the same period last year, according to the Korea Customs Service, reflecting the aggravating economic environment. The central bank slashed the base rate further by a quarter percentage point to a record low of 0.5%. The quantitative easing came only 2 months after the BOK carried out a big cut to an unprecedented 0.75% in March, slashing 50 basis points from the previous 1.25%. In regards to the March decision, a considerable number of market observers had speculated that the BOK may maintain a wait-and-see approach and shelve the rate change decision until the next board meeting in July. The latest meeting also marked the first since a reshuffle of board members in April, as the seven-member panel includes two ex-officio members, BOK government Lee Ju-yeol and Deputy Government Yoon Myon-sik. A change of 3 out of 5 remaining members was deemed a major realignment of the decision-making body. The total number of virus infections here stood at 11,344 as of Thursday, more than 4 months after the country reported its first confirmed case on January 20th. Thank you.